Welcome back to the College Football Playoff Eliminator. In this series, we look at which teams have been eliminated from the College Football Playoff contention, meaning that there is a less than 1% chance that they will make the playoffs, and which teams are still in contention, teams that have an opportunity to make the first ever 12-team College Football Playoffs. Last time, we had declared all of these teams eliminated, so we are heading into this week with only 111 of 136 teams remaining. Also, last time, we left off with these teams being on the bubble, meaning they are one loss away from being out of the playoff contention. Going through these teams, Houston lost to Kansas, meaning my team has no shot at the college football playoffs. I was excited when it expanded to 12 teams because I thought we could finally get in, but we literally got eliminated in week 8. At least we're not Miss State, who got eliminated by Georgia a week ago and is 1-6. Moving on, Purdue got their 5th loss from rival Illinois, while Auburn lost this week to Missouri. UCLA lost a couple weeks back to Minnesota, and Baylor actually beat Texas Tech 59-35, so they're the sole Power 5 team that entered on the bubble and are still fighting for a shot in December. Meanwhile, Navy eliminated Charlotte, winning 51-17. North Texas eliminated FAU. Memphis eliminated South Florida. Rice eliminated UTSA. Liberty eliminated FIU, who also lost to UTEP, giving the Miners their first win. Jacksonville State beat New Mexico State and had a bye week, so they're still alive. New Mexico beat Louisiana Tech though, so the Bulldogs are eliminated. NIU eliminated Bowling Green. Western Michigan got a pair of wins, beating Akron and Buffalo to stay alive, and that game puts the Bulls on the bubble. We'll get to all the new teams on the bubble later. San Diego State also remains alive after beating Wyoming. Louisiana Lafayette eliminates the Mountaineers, and Colorado State got not one but 2 wins to stay alive, beating San Jose State and Air Force. Fortunately for Hawaii, they lost to Boise State and Washington State since the last video, so they're eliminated as well. So now the list of eliminated teams is much bigger. Here is what it looks like right now. But moving on to the teams who are now on the bubble, meaning one more loss and they are eliminated. Wake Forest is sent by Clemson. North Carolina State was sent by Syracuse. North Carolina is sent by Georgia Tech. Cal is now on the bubble after losing to both Pittsburgh and the Wolfpack. Oklahoma State enters via a loss to BYU. UCF from losses to Cincinnati and Iowa State. Arizona from losses to BYU and Colorado. West Virginia from losses to Iowa State and Kansas State. USC enters after back-to-back losses to Penn State and Maryland. A loss to Wisconsin puts Northwestern on the bubble. A loss to Wake Forest puts UConn on the bubble. They're lasting a lot longer than I expected. Toledo puts NIU on the bubble. Miami put Ohio on it. Washington State puts Fresno State on the bubble. Kentucky is at risk after losses to Vanderbilt and Florida. Coastal Carolina gets added after losses to James Madison and Louisiana. Georgia Southern put Marshall on a couple of weeks back, same as when Texas put Arkansas State on the bubble before being put on themselves by Old Dominion this past week. So these are all the teams on the bubble. It's a lot of them, I know, but you understand the rules by now, I'm sure. Either way, here is the rules, and let me know how you're enjoying these videos. I'll plan to keep doing them until the end of the season, until we get down to about 20 teams, which is how many I think we'll have a shot still at the end of the season, because this method works pretty good, and I have a feeling that it's going to be fun to track down these teams until we get to the first ever 12-team college football playoff. I'm excited for it. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. See you next time.